Oh my gosh, dude! Woo! Look at that!
How many points he had at least over six, at least six, and we'll wait at the truck a little bit. Maybe he bedded down, I'm not sure, but we're gonna wait a little while and hopefully he dies, and we'll go ahead and start tracking him. Freaking, this will be my first deer with a bow. This is nuts. This is totally insane.
Oh my gosh, dude! Woo! Look at that! Nice 8.
Nice 8.
Public land too. Woo! Oh my gosh! How far do you think that thing ran?
In 40 yards.
40 yards? Look at that. This is what it's all about, baby. Public land. Nice buck. 40 minutes from my house. Got lucky enough to get a quota, and dude, first morning, first hunt, I shoot this beast. Holy smokes. This is my first deer with a bow. My first deer with a bow. And what a freaking deer. Look at that. Solid 8. Oh man. That's shot 2. That's all he gave me. Holy cow. This is exciting. Oh my gosh.
Heavier than he looks.
Yeah, dude. A lot bigger than they look.
You got such a long walk.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
yards.
you're gonna make it.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm in my kitchen. We went ahead and processed that deer, and I kind of left that part out. It's a little gruesome, but if you would prefer me to not leave it out or maybe do a separate video, go ahead and comment below and I'll look into doing that. So what we have now left over is I got some backstrap, and I believe it's maybe a little piece of the backstrap or the tenderloin, and what I'm going to do is show you a recipe that is absolutely fantastic. And what we're going to do is we are going to cook this in the oven to where it will have an internal temperature of about 131 to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And what I'm using is one of these these digital thermometers. I'm going to put this thing inside of the backstrap, and hopefully it will tell me the time and go off whenever the internal temperature of the backstrap is 131. If you are interested in one of these, it's called a Therm Pro, I'll go ahead and leave a link to the description, or basically a link to buy one on Amazon. I believe it's like $10, so well worth it. And you don't have to use it for just backstrap or venison. You can use it for fish, pork, beef, whatever you like, and it's pretty awesome in my opinion. Very simple, easy to use, and well worth it. After I'm done with that, I'm going to garnish it with a couple things that turns it into an incredible meal. So one of my favorite ways to cook backstrap, and I'm going to show you how. So all I did was get the backstrap laying on a piece of aluminum foil. I went ahead and sprayed some oil on this. I'm going to put this little temperature reader inside the thickest part of the backstrap, which I believe is right here. And it has to go past that little turn, and hopefully it'll read properly. I'll go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. As you can see, it's definitely reading because it shows that I have a temperature of 50 degrees and it's not 50 degrees in here, so it must be in the meat. And I'm going to go ahead and set the temperature for, I'll probably do 132 just to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. This meal, you want it extremely rare. Have it set here, and I'll go ahead and let this sit here. Put this inside the oven. I'm gonna bake this at 350 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and let this preheat while I prep some veggies and stuff. So I went ahead and diced up a ton of vegetables. The oven is preheated to 350, and I have my venison ready to go in. I'm gonna use another layer of this. I'm gonna cover up the rest of these vegetables, throw these in at the same time. The veggies may need a little extra time to go, but hopefully not. Hopefully they'll get done at the same time. I gotta double layer this because there are a lot of veggies. I went ahead and seasoned all these veggies with a sprinkle of Everglades, also some salt and pepper, and that is it. I didn't season the venison with anything, so. I'm gonna put this on the bottom rack, and I'm gonna throw this guy on the top, leaving my thermometer out here so I can monitor the temperature. We got the internal temperature at 131. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the venison. Super rare. I'm going to crank up the heat so those veggies will finish to about, I'll go say 405 or 400. I'm gonna go ahead and test it. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So when you pull the venison out of the oven, you're gonna want to take it right off of the pan, because if you leave it on the pan, it'll still cook, and you don't want it to cook anymore, because you want this meal to be extremely rare. You need a sharp knife, and you're going to kind of cut it along the back strap and turn it into basically kind of similar to tuna sashimi. And just use a fork to give you even space, cut through so it looks kind of like that. Once you're finished, you're going to put the pieces of venison on your plate. Now what you're going to use to garnish this is goat cheese and balsamic glaze. If you want, gotta look at that. I don't know if it's in focus. Some balsamic glaze, and then just some regular goat cheese. Normally I use crumbles, but this time I'm going to try something new. Just try the brick of it. Cut a couple pieces, kind of lay it on there like that. Once you have the goat cheese on top of your sliced venison, get this glaze and just go ahead and give it a nice little coating. Alright, so everything's done, the veggies are done. I showed you how I do the venison and garnish it with the goat cheese and balsamic. Now it's time to give it a taste test. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the venison. I'm going to go ahead and cut a nice piece off here. Barely even have to cut it because it's so tender. Make sure I get some balsamic on it. Man, it's so good. The way that stuff combines, the goat cheese, it just makes the venison melt in your mouth. I'm gonna try these veggies. I know they're gonna be good. They're super hot. They just go out. I put a bunch of cilantro on them and some Everglades, so hopefully they're seasoned up enough. Oh, hot. Ooh. That was super hot, but really, really good, and I like it because it's kind of a natural taste. You can really taste the cilantro, and I didn't over season it, so very highly recommended. I give this a, I don't know, probably I'd say a 9 out of 10, maybe a 10, but it is probably one of my favorite venison recipes. And I hope you guys enjoyed and hopefully you could try it yourselves. So that's another episode for us. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. And I will catch you guys on the next episode. I'll see you later.